Recording.
Hi.
Hello.
Hello there.
This is a havening session. We're on the 19th of May, and today we're going to be havening for a phobia of spiders.
We are.
Okay. Kirsty Hunter, Dr. Kirsty Hunter, we'll be having a little chat about havening and yeah, do the best we can. All right. So, fear of spiders.
Yes.
Like, how does it affect you? What do you? How is it a thing? You know, does it?
Fight, flight, or freeze.
Okay.
Normally run away or smack it as hard as I can with something.
Okay.
Even though it's a tiny little thing. I feel incredible anxiety.
Yeah. Like kind of.
Yeah, scared.
Yeah.
Tiny little thing, completely irrational. I often scream.
Okay.
It's making me feel like I throw my skin forward. I don't like it.
It's not nice.
No.
Not a nice thing. So, like, would you say that it has an effect on, like, some of your choices at all? Would you, if you knew there was a spider in a room, you would go there? Do you find you're still checking the corners of rooms afterwards, after you've seen the spider?
Yes. Okay. Yes. If I've been warned there's a big spider in a room, I won't be going in there.
Okay.
In our little, we have a little box outside our house where the post goes, and every now and then there'll be a spider living there, and I'm not going in there anymore. It makes me scream.
Okay.
I don't
So
like
if you have no fear of spiders, you'd be able to check the post and it would be in.
I would be able to check the post. Yes, I would.
This is a good thing. This is a
really
plus. So, like, can you think of a particular time in the past where maybe you've encountered a spider and, like, it's really upset you? Like the earliest or the worst time that you've ever thought of a spider?
I think it must be when I was pretty young. I don't know exactly when it was, but I've had recurring dreams about spiders.
Okay.
About waking up with spiders crawling all over my face in bed.
Okay. Yeah.
So I have them a lot. I haven't had them so much recently, but under times of stress they come back.
Interesting. Okay. So maybe a spider's like a metaphor for kind of, who knows, we'll find out.
It could be. It could be, but yeah, I've dreamt that quite a lot. So I've been scared of spiders since I was a kid.
Okay. Lots of early references of that spider. Have you ever had a situation, like a scenario where perhaps you were trapped somewhere by a spider, like you couldn't get past it to escape, or it was preventing you from?
Yeah.
Yeah. Can you elaborate on that?
I've had them quite recently where I haven't got anything to whack it with, and it's there, and I don't know where. They're so quick as well. The worst thing for me was if it came actually touch me. So I just stand there and see where it's going, and if I can get away, I get away. But until it has moved out of my
zone,
yeah,
you can't really escape from it. Okay.
No,
all right, then.
I keep looking at my hands.
I know it's not the most fun topic, really, is it, for someone who's got a phobia of spiders? So I mean, like, obviously, just talking about spiders is kind of getting me a little bit upset. If I had, say, a ruler of distress, I mean, obviously you understand it's TFT, they've got that kind of thing where you can rate it on a scale. So with 0 being completely unbothered by spiders and the topic of spiders just being meh, and 10 being extremely wound up and scared and freezing, that freeze, fight or flight thing we were talking about, where would you put yourself kind of at the moment, just as we're chatting about spiders on the scale?
Now?
Yeah.
With no spiders about?
Yeah.
I'm probably about a 5.
About a 5, but just the topics kind of generated.
I feel uncomfortable.
Just talking about it.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So the thought of meeting a spider doesn't really appeal to you? No.
I don't like them. Okay. Well, I hate them when they sneak in. You're lying on the floor and they sneak out and they can run towards you. They've got massive legs.
It's just okay. So on a scale of 0 to 10 now, where would you put yourself?
What, thinking about that?
Yeah.
6. You know, I'm not. I suppose the thing about the phobia is at the time. You know, if you put a spider down there, then I would be somewhere up at 9. It's not. I'm thinking about it. It's not quite as bad, but it's still not good.
Okay.
Like spiders.
Well, we're going to start behaving in a minute.
Okay.
What I would like you to do, just because there's touch involved, when we start, let's take glasses off.
Okay.
But there's a few different ways, a few different choices, basically, we can talk about.
Okay.
What you prefer. The having has an element of touch to it. Okay. The areas, as I said, are from your shoulder down to your elbow, palms of the hands,
okay,
across the forehead, under the eyes, down the cheeks. And there's different ways that touch can be administered. You can self-haven, so you can do the touch yourself, which is so you can do it, or I'll talk you through that. So it'll be like facilitated self-havening, or there's literal facilitated havening where I would do the touch and I would touch these points, so down your shoulders, palms of your hands, across your face, and your eyes and down your cheeks. How would you feel about that?
I'm happy to do whatever works best.
Okay, alright then. If you want, just because obviously we're using it for the video, if you're happy, I'll do the touch, shoulders, hands,
absolutely,
eyes and face. Okay. I'm going to give you a few other tasks as well, and the best thing to do is just kind of do them as best as you can, kind of really get involved.
okay.
Ask you to do some imagining of stuff, and just throw yourself into it and do the best you can. It doesn't really matter if you can't or if you lose your focus or concentration. Just bring it back and we'll carry on.
Okay.
You'll find it works very effectively. Okay.
Okay.
So, just to kind of put you in the zone, if you could take your glasses off and we'll have one more chat about spiders. Because, yeah, you don't really like spiders, do you?
No.
You do. Okay. So, like you said, if I had a spider here and I placed it next to you, where would that scale be on a scale of 0 to 10?
Particularly if you did it by surprise.
Sneakily, yeah.
Sneaky
Imagine I sneakily spot a spider out.
9.
About 9. Yeah. What would be physiologically going on in your body if that had happened? Can you describe the feeling to me?
It is just you. Straight fight, flight, freeze it. And so... startle response, a bit of a and then I normally go, and then often I do freeze or I run off.
Okay. So if I had a spider here?
No.
Oh, no, about a 9. It's not good, is it?
Particularly the big ones that run fast.
Okay. Brilliant. Okay, well I need you to just sit with your hands like that.
Okay.
Take a breath in. And just clear your mind. Clear your mind completely. Okay, so we're going to begin the touch now. And what I want you to do is I want you to imagine that you're stood at the top of a staircase. Okay? And I want you to imagine that you're walking down the staircase and there are 20 steps. And I want you to count out loud each and every step that you take. Okay, can you do that? Okay, nice and loud. And each step you take causes that anxiety feeling to diminish. Off you go.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20.
Deep breath in. Open your eyes slowly. Okay. See the finger? Keep your head still. What I'd like you to do is just follow the finger. And close your eyes. I want you to imagine that you're walking on a beach. And I'd like you to count out loud every step you take on that beach. Are you ready? Off you go.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20.
That's brilliant. Okay. Take a big breath in for me. And let it go. Okay. What I'd like you to do is I'd like you to imagine that you're walking in a garden. Okay? You good with gardens? And I just want you to walk through the garden, lovely sunny day, and I want you to count out 20 steps as you walk through the garden. Okay. When you're ready. Go.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 20.
That's brilliant. Deep breath in for me. Open your eyes. Okay. Follow the finger of your eyes. And close your eyes. What I want you to do is I want you to imagine that you're rowing in a boat. Okay? Now I want you to row in the boat, and every time you pull back on the oars, I want you to count out loud 1 to 20. Okay? Ready? Off you go.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20.
That's brilliant. Deep breath in. And I'd like you to hum for me, Old MacDonald Had a Farm.
Okay.
Okay?
Now?
Now, go on. I'll hum with you. That was brilliant. Okay, well, I want you to just take a deep breath in for me. And just stare at the back of your eyes closed for a minute. What I'd like you to do is try and think of that situation where someone springs a fast, long-legged spider on you. And just rate for me between 0 and 10. I don't know where that feeling is at the minute.
9.
About 9 still? Okay, that's brilliant. What I want you to do is I want you to imagine that you're stood next to a huge lake. Can you do that?
Yeah.
Okay. And I want you to imagine throwing pebbles into that lake. I want you to throw 20 pebbles in and count out loud for each pebble that goes into the lake. You got it? Okay, just clear your mind and go for it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20.
That's brilliant. Okay, just open your eyes for a second. Your finger. And close your eyes. Keep that in. And I'd like you to hum Happy Birthday. That's brilliant. Okay, what I'd like you to do now is I'd like you to imagine that you're walking in a beautiful field on a summer's day. Okay? And just as we walk, I want you to just kind of count each step that falls in the grass. Okay, when you're ready, off you go.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20.
That's brilliant. Okay. Deep breath in. How do you feel?
Ace.
Ace. Feel good? Okay.
Very relaxed.
Yeah, it's good, isn't it? And that's basically flooded your brain with delta waves. So these are the big amplitude, slow brainwaves that you get during the deepest part of sleep and kind of meditation and that. So it's like a nice kind of feeling. Told you feel good, didn't I? Okay, so just for a moment, I want you to imagine that I had that spider and I let it go here. How much on a scale of 0 to 10 would you say that would be bothering you?
I don't feel the initial fight-flighty thing at all.
Okay.
Now, I'm not happy.
But at the same time, it's kind of not.
So probably. I'm still not having a thought rising.
Okay. Let it go for a second. Take it with it. And close your eyes. Okay. And what I want you to do is I'd like you to imagine that you are on a beach. Walking on the beach and you can hear the waves crashing as well as something down. And what I want you to do is just pick up pebbles off the beach. I want you to throw them into the water, one at a time. I want you to count out loud 20 pebbles going into the sea.
Okay.
Okay. And when you're ready, off you go.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10,
Okay, just open your eyes for a second. Follow the finger. And close your eyes. And what I'd like you to do is I'd like you to say the alphabet backwards. It's not that hard, I'll help you. Z, Y, X.
Z, Y, X.
Yeah.
V. Where's Y out? Where's Y?
Z, Y, X, W, U.
W, U. Where's V?
V.
That's a silly one. I can't do it.
Yeah, you can.
Where's Y gone?
Y's.
We've done Y already.
W, Y, no, Z, Y, X.
Oh, there.
There you go.
Y, X, V, U, T, S, R,
That's it.
Q, P, O, N, M, L, K.
Yeah.
I didn't know what's before K. J. J.
Yeah.
I, H, G.
Yeah.
F.
Yeah.
E.
Yes.
D. C,
Yes.
B, A.
You
That's
did
very
brilliant.
difficult.
Isn't it? Especially amidst distraction. Okay. Something a bit easier. Yeah? Okay. I'd like you to imagine that you're playing basketball or netball.
Okay.
You any good at that?
No.
Okay. In your mind, you're going to be amazing at it. And what I want you to do is I want you to shoot 20 baskets.
Okay.
You do that?
Yeah.
And you ready? Off you go.
Alright. 1,
Excellent.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20.
That's brilliant. Okay. How are you at humming the national anthem? Open your eyes. And close your eyes. Take a deep breath in for me. Okay, without thinking too much about it, what I'd like you to do is just see where we are with that escapee spider. If I'd let a spider go next to you, what do you feel?
Well, I feel very relaxed now.
Yeah.
I'm not 100% relaxed about it being there, but there will be nowhere like the reaction.
Okay.
It will probably be more of a right, I'm just going to get up rather than run and screaming.
Okay. So what we do, just to bring you back in the room,
okay.
we'll do one more set just to kind of centre you and bring you back.
Okay.
So with this one we're going to do some affirmations.
Okay.
Just kind of some positive suggestions, if you like. Okay? Okay, so what I want you to do is I want you to say, I am safe.
I am safe.
I am secure.
I am secure.
And I am supported.
And I am supported.
Okay. I am happy.
I am happy.
You look happy.
I am happy.
You are happy. I am loved.
I am loved.
I'm hopeful.
I am hopeful.
Excellent. Okay. What I want you to do is to imagine that you stood at a beautiful staircase and you walk down 20 steps. And at the bottom of the 20 steps, you're going to be back in the room, fully wide awake and 100% back to Kirsty. Are you ready?
Okay, yep.
So 20 steps.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20.
Brilliant. Take a deep breath in. Open your eyes when you're ready. There you go. How do you feel?
Really chilled.
It's nice, isn't it? It's like a really kind of relaxed.
It is lovely.
Do you want to get your glasses for me? There you go. You can relax now. Yeah. So how do you feel? Like, generally?
Chilled.
Very relaxed.
Yeah, lovely.
Yeah. Safe and happy. Good. That's kind of a good thing.
It's really the opposite of anxious.
Yeah, isn't it?
I like that.
It's a good thing.
The opposite of anxious, very.
Well, you've got basically a lot of serotonin going on. The chemical effects that are taking place in your brain. Obviously, when you're stimulated by a spider, the AMPA receptors in your amygdala kind of open up, ready to receive all this information about what's going on, so they can make the best decisions. And what happens is extra sensitivity is held in place on the exposed, sort of the potentized cells. And when we create the delta waves through the havening, it floods the calcium channels with calcineurin, and that reacts with the phosphorate glue that holds the extra sensitivity in place.
Okay.
And just releases it back into the cell for recycling. So this is kind of what's happened during that process. So, just kind of as a bit of a test, if we had that spider there, how would it make you feel? If it was kind of released, would it make you particularly bothered, or? On that scale of 1 to 10, it's not really that bothering you, is it? It's not really.
No.
Yeah.
This is weird.
It's kind of funky. Let me just test it even further, just to be a pain in the arse.
Right.
I have on my phone a film of a spider. You don't look too happy with this. I'm not going to bring a spider, I'm not mean. Despite what you may have heard. This is just a film of a spider that I had in my kitchen. And I'm wondering how you would feel about looking at that.
I'll give it a go.
Give it a go? Okay, just wait for it to load up. Ding. Okay, so remember you were really scared. You were scared even of the topic of talking about spiders at the start. So here's a spider on a film with all its legs dangling. How do you feel about watching that?
I'm not 100% in love with it, I'd say.
But?
It would still end up going down the sink plug hole.
That's fair enough.
But I'm not as scared as I was, no. No, I'm not as scared as I was. He's really quite horrible as well. He's one of mine. He's the type.
The type that you don't like.
Yeah.
Okay, so the spider's gone. How do you feel?
I certainly am not having that
kind of
fight-flight thing going on. No. It's no way. No. How weird.
How weird, isn't it?
You're weird.
I know.
This is weird, everybody.
It is cool though.
It's amazing.
Yeah. It's very different. And obviously there's been a bit of a shift, you know, so that'll settle in. But what you may find over the next few weeks and months is that spiders are less interested in you. Because, you know, that thing like fear and it will appear. You actually put the spider there in the weirdest of ways. You know, the spider is kind of, everybody else in the room will have ignored it, but because it's flagged up, you'll see it, and you'll find that spiders kind of just aren't part of your world anymore. They're not a big thing, so it's kind of flushed it out. You know, flushed it out and shoot. Yeah. Excellent. Yeah. Feel good?
I do. I feel very light. I feel light when I've done the EFT.
Okay.
Got that same kind of calmness and peace. It's lovely.
The opposite of anxiety.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I couldn't feel the stress response that normally comes.
Yeah.
When you showed me that. That's really.
I didn't want to show you that at the start, just in case you jumped out and ran out of the room. If I'm honest, but yeah.
No. I don't like spiders.
That's fair enough.
Gosh.
But you're not scared of spiders now. You can dislike them; they're not kind of, you know, horrible looking. But at least you're not, you know, you're not in that place where they're terrifying. Yeah.
I'm not.
Excellent.
How am? I'm just about. I'm stunned by it all.
Excellent. All right then. So we're called to finish.
We are. Thank you.
I'm going to knock the tape off. Brilliant. Good session.
Bye.
High five.
High five. Thank you very much.
And stop it.